Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 PC review. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Lords of Thunder on the TurboGrafx 16. If you've never played the game before, it's a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up, yet another one I know. It's actually one of the CD games, which is why it's 200 points more, although a few people got lucky when it came out and they released it at 600 points. Unfortunately that was changed after an hour though. Thankfully I did get it though. At the start you've got your configuration, which isn't really actually any configuration because you don't choose controls, you just choose what difficulty level you want it on, and you've got a sound test, so why the hell it's not an options menu I don't know. Then you go into the start and you can choose between any of the 6 levels to start off with, and after you beat those 6 levels you will get a 7th one. Then you get to choose your armour. The armour isn't really armour, it's obviously you wear it, so I suppose it's technically armour, but it's actually what attacks you've got, and they don't have any real bearings on the game, because they're not exactly a case of you're on the fire level so wear the water armour, but I'll explain all that in a minute because the shop is probably the most important thing on the game. Basically you can get money as you play, and that money can be used to buy things. So a life orb, you can buy that to extend your life meter. If you notice in the top right corner there, the little blue dots, they're your life. You can get power levels, they'll basically increase your attack power. Just above the little blue dots is the power meter, which at the moment I've got none of. You can get bombs, which in the top left corner where the gold is, the 300G, just underneath is a little blue orb, those are your bombs. You can buy armour, and which are basically shields, and they'll allow you to, allow you to get shot without dying. There's also continues that you can buy because you don't get infinite. So this is actually the money on the game. It's basically a direct rip-off of The Legend of Zelda's rupee system. The blue ones are even worth 5 as well. The red ones though are worth 25, not 20. So I suppose it kinda lets it off for a bit. But anyway, mentioning about the weapons again. Basically, the weapons, you'd think that the water one would be best to take on the fire one, but the water one is pretty much best to take on all of them. Because rather than having any real bearings of water's better against fire, it's more a case of the water weapon is the most powerful one in the game no matter what. It's you can pretty much destroy anything with a full level water, whereas the earth one makes it a slight bit harder because it's nowhere near as good because it can't attack in all different places and the likes. It's very odd how it works actually. It's kind of a case of why did they put them on and name the water and the likes and lightning and stuff if they weren't going to work against fire things better or water things better in the case of the lightning, which is a bit of a shame really. Every continue you only actually get 1 life, so it makes the game so much harder that way, because it means you're pretty much getting 3 lives per level, and even then I don't even think it's per level, I meant to say 3 lives per the game, so that's why you need to actually buy more and need to rack up that gold. So I've actually got a bit more gold now, so I'll try and buy something just to show you a bit of what you can do. I've got bombs, so there's no point in doing that, so I'll increase my power level. There we go. This means I'm going to start with a more powerful weapon right from the get-go because I'm in the yellow. As you can see, it's much more widespread now. So there we go. You've also got a sword attack where when the enemies actually get close enough to you, you will actually attack them with that little sword that you're holding. But it's not particularly that powerful, so I don't know again why they put it on, why you can't just continue to fire your normal gun, which is a hell of a lot more powerful than the sword. But that's pretty much that, and this is the whole point of the game. It's a side-scrolling shooter, you go left to right, you kill enemies, you get a boss at the end. 7 levels overall as I've said, so it's quite a long shooter actually because there's so much to it and it's very hard, so it's something that you're going to have to play quite a bit to actually get through. Graphically the game is stunning. This is possibly the best looking version of the game because it was released on the TurboGrafx 16 as Winds of Thunder and then on the Sega CD, and this is most definitely the most impressive looking. Sound wise I also think it sounds the best, so I'm going to shut up for a few seconds and let you listen to it. So there we go then. I also, just as I shut up to let you listen to it, I hit the bomb button just to let you, see one of the bombs and the likes. After you die as well, it also lets you stage select, so maybe if you find one too hard, you can go around and try another one. So, very quickly just show you one of the other weapons and one of the other stages. So there we go then. That's been the review. I hope you found it helpful. I don't score the games because that's based purely on opinion, so instead I'll leave you to make your own mind up. So thanks for watching, and if you've got any questions about the game that I didn't answer in the vid or that hasn't been answered in the comments, then feel free to ask and I'll help if I can. Also, if you did find it helpful, don't forget to check out my channel because there's plenty more like this up there, and don't forget to subscribe because there'll be plenty more to come as well. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.